I was going on talking like this. I did not know that my mother had expired of heart attack. I did artificial respiration, everything I did. I was living with her corpse for almost one night. Earlier, when I was in school itself, I was harassed by my classmates and school seniors. Bullying and all that. They wouldn't allow me to flourish further in any developing step in my school age. That is, I used to come first in sports, games. I used to do quite very well in studies, but one of my classmates was very much against it, and one of my school seniors also were against my coming up in life. So they harassed me through a peon. He went from every classroom, he went, and finally when he saw a girl, myself in the classroom, he tried to pull my hand. And my classmate's name I am not willing to say. He was there with me. He asked me to run away. You run. He had high fever. He asked me to run away. When I tried to run away, he tried to pull my hand. That shock was there. And so for so many years, but I took it as a challenge and studied till 12th standard in front of the peon itself in the same school. I didn't change the school at all. I didn't complain to anybody, not even to my principal. So, not even to my parents or relatives. Slowly my concentration deteriorated in studies. I used to get nice marks around 95 and all that. Slowly the concentration reduced. And in my native place also, my cousin was not a very good guy. My maternal uncle and my cousin, my aunt and all, they harassed me for a lot of household work used to be given. If my college is at 8 o'clock for practicals, they used to send me only at 10 o'clock. I used to keep on losing practical classes. When I complained to my parents, I complained to my aunt. She said, no, you are a girl, you have to do household course and only go. And then I came back, I will not study further, they are trying to harass me, I said. So my parents said, okay, we'll find you apply in kindergarten. I was around 22 or something when I went to as a school teacher, kindergarten teacher. My father-in-law was not there, my husband, ex-husband. He was harassing me for dowry. He compared my schoolmates with me. My schoolmates, whenever they come to visit me, or my college mates, whenever they write a letter, he used to take the letter and he used to read the letters and he used to say, this girl should have been my wife. That girl should have been. Wherever he goes, to whichever marriage, I went to my friend's marriage, I took him also and went, and he said, I should be sitting there instead of that groom. Like that he used to compare. Frankly, in front of everybody, he used to compare like that. And I said, I am filing a divorce against you. I am not willing. You get married to whomsoever you are willing. You get married again, I told him, and I came off. My father was a house owner also. We had land in Kelambakam also, near Kovalam. So we had to sell all that. I told my father to sell all that. Because after he passes away, it will be very difficult for us to manage. So, and when my mother was harassed, I left that. I sold it to a real estate fellow. That real estate fellow, what he did was, he gave us house in a very remote area in Chengalpet. One fine day, suddenly his mind changed, the real estate fellow's mind changed. He told the neighbors something or what, I don't know. The neighbors came to shout it. They came and shouted at me. They said, no, go back to your husband. Why are you... my husband is here, what will he think of you? Why are you living here as a single woman with your mother? You have to clear this place, or I'll make you clear this place. Like that my neighbor said in Chengalpet. So I was worried. Suddenly what happened, the real estate owner came and he said that we are shifting you to Pallur. That is also near Chengalpet. That place is very, very remote. Nobody buys a house there, and it was like a crime area almost, Pallur. And my mother and myself had no food and water for so many days. From the electricity board came and removed the fuse. and my mother had died. I was going on talking like this. I did not know that my mother had expired of heart attack. I did artificial respiration, everything I did. I was living with her corpse for almost one night. But I was in a state of shock, and I was blabbering something which I myself don't remember. My neighbor was a very nice old man. He said, I'll shift you to, I have phoned to Banyan, people will come. When they came from Banyan, she was going on explaining, her name is, she's a staff here, Gajalakshmi. She was going on explaining, we are from the Banyan, we will do this, we will do that. I was not in a state of mind to accept even that. I was always thinking of my mother, something or the other. I felt haunted almost. So I missed my mother a lot. And then I said, I will, after they pursued me to think it over, and then I almost took one day, I made them come again to the same place. From Chennai all the way to Pallur, it's very far away. I made them come all the way again. They came with they booked the car and they came. They took my I took my jewelry, everything, and I went to Mogappere. In Mogappere, it took they had a tough time. Almost 2 months I was in Dr. Kishore's medication. They gave me injections, they gave me a lot of tablets, and finally one day they sent me to Kovalam Health Center. In Health Center I stayed for some time. Afterwards I was shifted to ECRC to stay here. Now I am living in independent living setup. I work as a personal assistant to the clients of the Home Again project. Having lived in experience, I try to give them update better than other PAs. Other PAs come from a normal setup. I had an experience of this psychiatric this illness. I had psychiatric problems. So when I give update to the higher authorities or to the psychiatrist, it is easy for them, for me also to recognize maybe this is the symptom, like that. I don't have loneliness mostly. I have books. Now I have bought an Android phone for working with, for work and personal use. So whenever I get time, I go to Bangalore, and otherwise I talk with my relatives. My friend is there, she'll chat a lot. And we also have FM radio and all that. And so mostly we won't feel very lonely. My only aim was, if I were a housewife, I would have had children and all that. I miss that family life. Of course, I definitely miss that.